This week on Moms Like Us, it's our Happy Father's Day edition with interviews from dad-to-be Tan France.
Well, ask me again in a year, and I'm probably mushy as fuck. Like I'm already obsessed with him that I'm probably gonna let him get away with everything.
And Andy Grammer shares why he loves being a girl dad.
It's just like, just so much love. It's like a different kind of love that is just so wonderful.
Plus, John Stamos tells us the one thing he wishes he had known before becoming a dad.
What I realized is that I didn't know anything about parenting. I didn't know how hard it was.
We've got all that plus so much more on today's Moms Like Us. Hey guys, Mandy DeCamp here with Stroller in the City's Brienne Mans. Hi, Brienne.
Hey, Mandy, how's it going?
It's going well. It's Father's Day week. So happy Father's Day to our husbands and all the husbands out there. Or all the dads, right? I should say. Yeah. Did you get your husband anything yet?
So we have a couple of things going. We ordered a couple of things from Minted. They have like great cards and they have like great prints that you can do, even puzzles that you can put your photo on. So we did that for my husband. Nice. And then also I got him and my son this matching like tie-dye jogger from Jonah Love.
How cute.
It's so cute. They actually gave me a discount. So you guys, if you want, and I'll show you guys the picture as well. They're giving 20% off if you use code Brienne. So happy Father's Day shopping.
I might have to take you up on that code.
Yes. Oh my God. It would be the cutest thing ever to have like the matching sets on your husband and daughter.
Oh my gosh. I would love that. Yeah. I have not gone shopping yet. I've actually gotten my dad something, but not my husband. So that's pretty bad.
For us, June is like the craziest month. So between the kids finishing up at school, then my daughter's birthday was yesterday.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So then we have Father's Day, and then we also have my anniversary. And then both my husband's brothers also have birthdays in June. So it is chaotic.
Yeah. My family is similar. All of us are either December or June birthdays. Like almost everyone. So we have we're celebrating 4 birthdays this weekend, Father's Day, all the things, end of school. Yeah, it's exciting, but no, I did not get I got my husband, our daughter. That's what I got him.
There you go. That is a significant gift. Okay.
I think so. And he just went camping. So I think that that's his gift, having a few days away.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So for Father's Day, let's get into the celebrity dad news of the week. We're starting with our interview with Tan France. Tan's from Queer Eye. He and his husband are expecting a baby this summer. We don't know exactly when yet. But he used to say that he wanted 6 kids, and he told us that's no longer the case. So let's hear why. Do you think you're going to be the stricter parent or Rob?
Oh, without a doubt, me.
Okay. I guess that.
Yes. Listen, if you know me from Queer Eye, you know I'm quite particular, and I expect a certain level of discipline and respect. I come from a very South Asian family. I am very South Asian, and we raise our kids in houses with discipline at the forefront. And Rob thankfully would like the same for our children. He knows my nieces and nephews. He knows my extended family. He's like, they know not to be super, super naughty when the adults are around, and they know when is kid time and when is adult time. And we like that very much. So we're definitely gonna raise them that way. I'm gonna be strict. He will be, he definitely can be tough, but he's much more sweet than I am. Well, ask me again in a year, and I'm probably mushy as fuck. I'm already obsessed with him that I'm probably gonna let him get away with everything.
Yeah, you can't really answer that yet. That's true. I know you've said you've wanted 6 for a while. Is that still the case now that you're kind of deeper into this process?
No, and it's not because we're deeper in the process.
Okay.
It's because, quite frankly, I'm getting old. I'm 38. I'm 38. My husband's almost 44. I don't think I want to be in my late 40s when I have my 5th and 6th child. I really don't.
I know.
Already, my knees are cracking when I get out of bed in the morning. I don't have that many more years of running around after a toddler. And so we hope that we will have 3 to 4.
Okay, that's still a good amount. Maybe twins? You could.
No, I mean, my God, I would love twins. We didn't do. We only implanted one. Yeah. If we had twins, God, what a blessing. That's what I was praying for. It didn't happen, so be it. I would love twins. And we don't have any twins in my family. I think it's less common in South Asian families to have
Oh, okay. Interesting.
hopefully one day. And also, I really don't want to have to drive a massive car.
Cool. So his reasoning for not wanting 6 kids is hilarious. He doesn't want to drive a big car. And he said he's getting older now. So I can relate to that. You know, it's like, it's hard once you have one and you're in your mid to late 30s. It's like, 6 is not doesn't seem like a possibility anymore.
Definitely not. I can honestly say I am officially done having kids, even though my sister is here with her 3-month-old, and it's so sweet to have a baby in the house. But at the end of the day, it's kind of nice to be like, bye.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm finally at that point. If you asked me 2 years ago, I would be like, oh, I don't know, you know, but now I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm officially done.
You're officially done. I still definitely want more. I don't know how many. I think my sister just had her second the same month I had Amelia. So she had a baby in December and it's her second. Her oldest just turned 3. So she has 2 and it's chaos.
It is. The 1 to 2 jump, I feel like, was a bit harder than the 2 to 3 for me.
That's what everyone says. Yeah.
Yeah, because once you have multiple, then it doesn't matter how many multiples you have.
Right.
We should check in with Christina and see how she's doing with her too.
Yes, we definitely should. But yeah, I love him. And also a bigger car. I don't blame him. I don't want a minivan either.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Even just with the 6-month-old that I have right now, like the car seat, and if we put like one small cooler in the car, we're done. Like,
oh yeah. And then you add that with the stroller.
Yeah.
On top of it.
Monstrosity.
Yeah. We actually, it's funny. So we have a 3rd row in our car. And last night going to dinner, we actually had to take 2 cars because the baby had the car seat and this, and my mom is also with us as well. And it would have been like too many people in the car. Like we had to take the 2 cars because it's just too much.
It's insane. We're moving soon. And we're like, we have a dog too, who's like can't be in the same row as the baby because you don't, like we just can't have that. So that's the whole logistics of moving with a baby and a dog with only 1 row in the car. It's going to be crazy.
Oh my goodness. You're going to have to be like sitting in the backseat of the car now.
Yeah, basically. I'm car sick. This is bad.
Yes. Oh no. Okay, so another dad that we love is Andy Grammer, and he sat down with us and shared how he gets his daughters to eat healthy, plus how he loves being a girl dad. Listen to this.
What's your favorite part about being a girl dad?
Favorite part about being a girl dad is just like, just so much love. It's like a different kind of love that is just so wonderful. And to get now to have 2 of them, I had a little baby during quarantine. And it's just like a real joy to be able to be with. It's like a new relationship with the feminine. Like you have a love with your mom, and I'm really close to my mom. That's the first one, which is its own incredible thing. And then you like mature into this love with your partner, and my wife is incredible. And I wasn't quite expecting the 3rd feminine relationship with these little girls is like just as powerful as the other 2. It's so awesome. I love it.
Yeah, it's amazing. You mentioned your mom. Do you see your mom and your little girls?
Yeah, totally. They're both like really kind of spitfire, and they make you work for it. So like if you're like silly, they don't just laugh. It's got to actually be funny.
Yeah.
It's like my mom.
My little girl, she's only 6 months, but same thing. She'll give me like a silent laugh, but not a hearty laugh unless she really thinks it's funny.
Yeah. So it counts for more when they really give in. Yeah.
I love that. How do they inspire your music? I saw you shared a video of them singing Lease on Life, your new song with them.
When you took my soul down to the water, mama, I came back a different man. Long as we got one another singing, oh, 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 everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Got a brand new lease on life. Everything's gonna be alright when I look into your eyes. Got a brand new lease on
Did they
Yeah.
inspire that song in particular?
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's been a really interesting year. That I think everybody's got a new take on life at this point. And the hope is that, the new take is as good or better than the old one.
Do you and Asia want a boy, or is this two and done?
Oh man, we're not closing up the shop quite yet, but it's going to be a tough sell.
Okay, on your part or her part?
For me, to sell her, I'm in.
Oh, okay, you're in. Are your kids picky eaters?
Oh yeah, totally. They're picky about everything.
Yeah.
Yours? Are yours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's only has a few foods so far. She's only 6 months, but yeah, she's already decided she hates avocados. So
yeah, she's against it totally.
So, what are they eating right now? What do they like to eat? What don't they like to eat?
Yeah, I mean, they like a lot of macaroni is pretty much the game changer. Like lots of macaroni. Pretty much only. No, I'm just kidding. Only macaroni. Yeah.
Do you have any tips and tricks for getting them to eat healthier?
Yes, I mean that's part of like when you sing. We sing with our vegetables, and that kind of helps.
I love
that. Me and my daughters, we make up songs all the time, and we're singing them all the time, and that kind of like is like the social lubricant to be like, I don't know, maybe I'll have some.
So that I love that he sings with the vegetables to the daughters. Like that's the cutest thing ever.
He's super cute. I watched his Instagram like religiously, and him and his daughters sing and dance together on a daily basis. And I love his music. It's so uplifting all the time.
Yeah,
I love that. And singing with the vegetables. I need to start doing that. Amelia just started like doing. We'd try like a new vegetable every other day, and it's rough. Yesterday she was covered from carrots, like head to toe. I need to take a picture.
Is there anything that she doesn't like yet?
She doesn't not like it, but there's definitely things that she eats faster and like doesn't try to play with. I feel like when she doesn't like it, she tries to play with it. Like she'll try to stick her hand in it, and then it becomes chaos. I don't know how much she actually ate and how much just ended up all over her. Like she loves bananas and peanut butter. We actually started because they said to start it young, which was scary, but so far okay. Yeah, but so she loves like banana, peanut butter, and oatmeal. But then like at nighttime, it's the vegetables. She doesn't not like them. I don't want to say that yet because I don't want to like. I'm like, you're gonna like them.
So like she can tell now, like, oh my God, this is so sweet. And vegetables are not. Like they know, they just know. I feel like we were the same things too. And then my kids never liked peas, but who really loves peas?
No, everyone says to give her peas, and I'm like, peas are gross. Like, I don't want peas. Do they even have any nutrition? I don't know what's in a pea.
Right. I don't think they have much nutritional value, so it's fine if you skip it.
Yeah, giving peas.
Yeah.
Are your kids picky eaters, or are they good?
So it depends. It depends. Not so much. They do eat a lot of things, and they do eat everything. It's like once in a while, like my daughter will be like, oh, that has a pickle on it. I can't eat that. And I'm like, really? Like just random things. But my kids also love hot sauce, which is crazy. They like pour hot sauce on things.
Oh, that's like my husband.
It's crazy.
And they're not Southern. Weird.
No, they're not.
Do you have any tricks? Like, do you pour hot sauce on broccoli, or?
They will if they want to. Yeah, they will. They pour hot sauce on everything. It's kind of crazy. But then my youngest won't eat black pepper. So if she sees the speckles on her food, she won't eat it, but she'll use the hot sauce. And I'm like, that there's pepper in there.
Right.
But if she sees the little black sprinkles, she doesn't want it.
So funny.
Yeah.
I was the pickiest eater growing up. So I criticized my sister because her kids are so picky, but I was actually worse than them. Like I wouldn't eat meat for 15 years.
Oh my God, really?
My older sister, one of them is 9 years older, stopped eating meat because it was like the trendy thing to do when she was, I think, a freshman in high school. So I at the time was like 5 or something like that. And I just decided, well, I'm not going to eat meat. But then it lasted 15 years.
Holy.
And that was before, you could get all the substitutes. You could get maybe like a simple veggie burger or tofu, but my mom used to make me separate meals. And I also didn't like anything touching on my plate. So
my goodness.
God help me with Amelia, because
I feel like things are now so different, even from like 10 years ago. I mean, you can get something that's so vegan and clean, whereas like back then, even 10 years ago, everything's like filled with soy and like bad things too, when you were trying to eat like healthy. But yeah, it's really hard. I would say like the biggest trick for me is like do smoothies and like throw in, you know, the spinach in there and the kale, and like then they start to acquire the taste, and then now it's like not a big deal. Like my kids crave kale salads, but they don't like mixed green salads. It's weird. They're all like, right. I'm like, take the kale, it's fine. You don't have to have mixed green, it's fine.
That's great. So in other dad news this week, Ben Affleck was spotted out with Jennifer Lopez. They're apparently back together, and he was photographed actually with her twins, Emmy and Maximilian. So they were at her sister's birthday bash in Nobu. What do you think about this relationship and the fact that he's already hanging out with her kids?
I mean, one, I think it's so soon with the kid situation. I think it's so soon, especially she just came out of a really long relationship, I feel.
Their engagement, I think it was, to A-Rod.
Yeah, and then like the kids were so close and everything like that with him. Right. I think number one, I think it's so soon. And number two, my head is still not wrapped around the fact that they're back together. Like, I don't understand that.
In my head, he's still going back with Jen Garner. So
yes, in my head too. And she's still with A-Rod, because I just felt like they were just like such a power couple. Like I'm actually kind of shocked about like the breakup, and it was like so fast, and I'm shocked, and I'm shocked that they're back together. I still can't even.
Sometimes I think they're just like playing with the media until he's spotted with the kids. Cause then I'm like, well, you're not going to play with your kids, you know, like you're not going to mess with your kids if this isn't the real deal. You know, you're not gonna, if you're like doing it to mess, you know, it's a quick hookup or whatever, and you want to do a little photo up for Us Weekly, you know, but no, once you involve the kids, I feel like this is the real deal again. And
I agree, but
it's too soon in my opinion. That like,
I think so too. I personally think so too. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Fast forward to 6 months and see if they're still together. I don't know.
Exactly. So before Christina went on maternity leave, she sat down with John Stamos, who shared what he wished he had known before becoming a dad. So listen to this.
Is there one thing about fatherhood that you wish you knew before you had Billy?
Well, that's a good question. I'm glad. I think I might. I don't know. My smelling has gotten worse, so I'm glad about that, because you still got to change the diapers. I'm trying to think what that's a good question. What I realize is that I don't know. I didn't know anything about parenting. I didn't know how hard it was. My wife does most of it. I didn't know how much time and patience and, you know, common sense. And you know, I didn't know. Are you a mother? Do you have kids?
Yes. I have a 2-year-old.
Yeah. Is it a boy or girl?
Girl. Yeah. I know you never know what to expect.
Right. Is she calm, or is she like?
No, she doesn't have an off button.
Same with Billy. And like, he'll like, just even at lunch, he'd take a bite and then run, you know, I said, slow down. And I know that he's in the house somewhere now because I smell smoke. I don't know. Kidding. He is, but aren't they just like, we're so lucky to go like, oh God. Like,
yeah. It's the best. It really is. Yeah.
He watched the show. He watched the trailer, I think. And all he does now is talk about throwing a chair. He just wants to throw a chair.
Yes.
So what is the one thing that your husband wishes he knew before becoming a dad?
Man, I didn't ask him, but I'm going to guess for him. I'm guessing that the lack of sleep always, I know we always say that, but it's very real, but he never really needed sleep. Like I needed sleep. Like I'm the type of person who needs my 8 to 9 hours at least. And that adjustment was much harder for me. I think what he's still working on learning is that she needs 100% attention 100% of the time. Like, especially at this age, you know, if we can't be with her, like, I feel like he still thinks like, oh, I could just like leave her over there for a few minutes or hours. Like, no, you can't, you know? Right. So I think just that, like, not realizing how much she needs right now is still something that he's working on.
Yeah. I think he's might be working on that until she's 14, because we're still working on that here.
You can't just like leave them with toys. She can't even sit up on her own yet.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Yeah, I know. The sleep thing, definitely with my husband for sure. And I think it's just like the juggling and the multitasking, because again, like I think we can do it. I think people are better at doing it than others, not necessarily man versus women, dad versus mom, but I just think like the multitasking, like I think with my husband, it's only like he can't like cook dinner and like wash the kids and like, it's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much. And the dishes are not, he doesn't know how to clean and cook at the same
All of it.
time. No.
All of it. But Father's Day is coming, so we're not going to say
Oh,
anything.
no.
Hopefully
We
he
love
doesn't
that.
hear me right now.
I know. He's here too somewhere.
I know.
I love it. Yeah. But John Stamos is very cute, very endearing, and he seems like such a good dad. I love him.
Totally.
Yeah. So in today's baby name diaries, we talked to Andy Grammer again, and he has his two daughters have super unique names. Louisiana is one and Israel is the other. I love both. So let's check out the meanings behind them.
Yeah, so Louisiana is my wife's mother was raised in Louisiana, and my wife's grandmother is like there. So there's like a whole line of Louisiana musicians that was really fun to marry into. They're incredible. And I just love Louisiana culture. So Louisiana was like a really cool name to give her. And she lives up to all the joy that would insinuate. And then my second daughter, so me and my wife are Baha'is, and the center, the main place for the faith of the Baha'i faith is in Israel, like many other faiths. So
Cool.
Israel is my second daughter.
So yeah, I totally thought he was going to say that's where they were conceived, but I'm glad he didn't. It's
Right.
Yeah, I think his mother-in-law is from Louisiana, and him and his wife are Baha'i, which is like Israel's the main spot for that. So that's why that was the meaning behind them. But yeah, I love naming kids after a place. We had thought about Savannah for no real reason other than I like the city and I like the sound of the name, but there wasn't like enough of a connection for me to the city where it would make sense. But I do love regional names.
I agree. And I love, destination names. Like my children all have second middle names. So because they have two middle names, because my mom didn't give me a middle name and I'm scarred for like the rest of my life. So my kids have two.
You went overboard.
So my kids' second middle names are all like sort of like destinations. So like my son is Nevis because I went there with my baby moon. My other one is London. And then I did with the last one, I did Skylar just because I was like beach and like, we just love to be outside and I don't know, something like that. But they all have two middle names.
That's cute. I love that. We actually, that reminds me, the neighborhood that we lived in Brooklyn was Kensington.
Oh.
So we had thought about Kenzie too, but a friend of mine had Kenzie, so I was like, I didn't want to do it. But yeah, I love that idea. It's cute.
Yeah, it's fun because then it just like brings you back to like the place,
Yeah. Yep. I don't know if I want to be brought back to Brooklyn all the time now. I love it.
You might think otherwise when you move. You're going to be like, I missed it so much.
It's true. It's very true.
Today's Say Aah moment goes to Arie Lyondike Jr. He and his wife, Lauren, welcomed their twins this week, and he shared this adorable photo of their daughter, Alessi, holding their boy. The caption reads, already loves her brother so much. Thank you everyone for the kind words and for those that watched our vlog on YouTube. Emotional few days, but Alessi meeting her little brother was cuter than words could describe. We'll post more soon, just resting. And the pair were able to bring their son home, but not his sister just yet. They said, little sis has to stay behind for now. I've never felt heartbreak like this. Please say prayers for our girl. This is so sweet. So the pair first revealed their daughter's respiratory issues on Monday, June 14th, birth vlog saying babies transition really quickly during the first 12 hours of life. A nurse told the couple as Burnham rubbed the newborn's back, some babies just need a couple more days. Just depends. When the doctor comes back over and if she's still needing respiratory support for a few more hours, she might get a chest x-ray just to see a better picture of what's going on. I mean, it's so scary that this is happening, but it happens especially with twins, I feel like.
No, twins scare me. Like I wish I would have twins because it's so nice to have that idea of like two and done. But it's scary to me. I don't know. I feel like there's always a little something with twins. Not always, but
they usually come a lot sooner than your due date. So there's things that are not developed yet. So I'm sure she's going to be fine. She just has to stay in the NICU. I feel like a lot of twins most of the time have to stay in the NICU for a couple more days or weeks. I have friends who had months of twins in the NICU. So She'll be coming home soon, I guess.
She'll be coming home soon, and it's so cute that the little sister is already taking to the little brother. It's
Yes.
a picture. I love it.
Yes, absolutely.
Cool. So our dad's getting real moment this week goes to Andy Cohen. He's one of my favorite Instagram dads. He's hysterical. I know you guys talked about his book reviews a few weeks ago that he does for kids' books.
Yes.
I'm
love
obsessed.
it.
I'm obsessed. So he shared this adorable photo of his son Ben pretending to work while in his PJs, and he captioned it, "Funny how accustomed we've all grown to going to work in our PJs," which I can relate to after this year of working at home. Often, and I actually have jeans on today, but usually it's yoga pants.
Yes, all the time.
Just
Always.
get dressed from here up. It's
I
fine.
know. I get dressed usually for the show, and then I will be back in sweatpants after. It's
Yeah,
great.
but the good thing is sweatpants are trending now, so
That is true. Very
it's
true.
fine. It's fine. You're
Mhm.
on trend. The other day, I also feel like there's days when I'm like, Amelia doesn't need to get dressed today. I mean, she's not seeing anyone.
Right. You're not going anywhere. It's
No.
fine.
Yeah.
As long as she's comfy, I feel like in her
I
onesie, it's
know.
fine.
It's totally fine. And I love when it's hot out. I just put her in literally a plain white onesie and done for the day.
That's it. That's it. That's all you need.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Brianne, and happy Father's Day to your husband and to all the dads out there. Thank you to all of our guests today. Be sure to tune back every Thursday at 3 p.m. on our YouTube channel for new episodes of Moms Like Us.
Yes. Happy Father's Day to all the dads. See you next week.